What's up, guys? Back at it again with another video on Need for Speed Payback, bringing you some more content for you guys to look at. Today we're going to be running down my top favorite cars, and we're going to be going into my garage, looking at all my cars, showing you what I have on my race, my drifts, my drag, my runners, my off-roads, and also my speed cross cars as well. We're gonna be giving you a rundown, not of everything, but just of what I have in my garage, what cars I have, how they look, and you guys can get a good idea on what you guys want to see or what you guys want me to use in the near future of other videos as well. So, just a quick rundown. Starting off with the favorite car of all, the Nissan 350Z. And yes, this is my first car that I've managed to get maxed out all the way on all my perks and all my speed cards as well. But yes, this is the dream car. This is my favorite car. This is how I want my car to look like. I actually own a 350Z. It is nowhere near looking like this anytime soon, but soon enough it'll get there. It'll get there. But yes, my favorite car in the game of all time. Next would be the Lamborghini Aventador. It has the Liberty Walk body kit. It's got the big wang. It's got pretty much everything Liberty Walk except for the exhaust. It's just the standard exhaust. And it's got some S1 Cosmos racing wheels. Next car would be the Lamborghini Huracan. Liberty Walk as well. Everything Liberty walked out, except maybe the hood and maybe the exhaust. I kept it stock, but it does have the little lip, and the front splitter is also Liberty Walk, as well as the side skirts as well. Next would be the Nissan GTR Premium, and this is the Pandem Rocket Bunny, or Rocket Bunny Pandem. It's Pandem body kit. Everything's Pandem. The front bumper, splitter. I think it's a Need for Speed. Front fenders, rear fenders, back bumper is actually another brand, and as well as the big mounted chassis wing is the Benz Supra wing. But I love how you can match all of this together. But mostly it's Pandem, except for the wing and the back bumper and the hood. But other than that, good car, love it. It's a drift car. It's beautiful. It's really high up there with the custom parts build wise. But overall, pretty good car. And the Audi R8. I never thought I would love an Audi as much as I love this car, but this is always my go-to drift car all the time, mostly, because it's just such a smooth driving car, especially when you're drifting, and it's so good to chain drifts as well. Like, I could just go, if I was good, I could probably drift around the whole map, dude. Like, non-stop if I was good. Like, this is how good this car is at drifting. It's fucking insane. I bought it as a drift car. I haven't sold it since. It just has stuck. The body kit for it is amazing. It's just such a good car. It's crazy. Then we have the invisible car. Just kidding. Alright. Now, we're going to go into the garage, and you are going to witness my car collection. Pretty much, I almost have every single car in the game. I'm missing a couple, but, you know, most of the cars that I don't have are pretty much not worth buying or anything. And just because they don't have a lot of customization also, and just because I don't really like how they look, and I just feel like they shouldn't be in the game at all, honestly. But that's just my opinion. Alright, we're just going to start off from race and onward from there. On the race, first car for some reason is the BMW M4 GTS. It is all the way upgraded as well. Obviously, all my cars are going to be upgraded. Guaranteed. You're not going to find one car that is not upgraded. Everything's upgraded. Everything's customized. Just going to give quick look around. It's got a Liberty Walk body kit, which surprised the hell out of me. I didn't think it had one. It's got a big wang, has race car, but a good race car. I love it. I originally was gonna buy it as a runner car, but I ended up buying a YouTuber commented saying he wanted to see it as a race car, and I haven't changed it since. Next is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution whatever that number is. I can't remember what it is. Um, Customized, obviously, all the way upgraded. I haven't raced it yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a good car to race. Um, Good customization. I wish it had better fenders, but I wish I had better fenders. But oh well, maybe we'll get some later good customization later on. But overall, pretty good looking car. I think it looks pretty dope, especially with these wheels right here, especially. Next, we have a Lamborghini Murcielago LP 670-4 SV. Wow, that is a fucking mouthful. Liberty Walk, obviously. I've bought it and sold it like so many times because I was on the fence of keeping it, but eventually it just kind of grew on me, and I was just like, you know what? It's Liberty Walk. Let's just keep it. Um, oh, I don't have the license plate customized. As you can tell, that's probably the reason why, because I kept fucking selling it and rebuying it, reselling it, because I wasn't too sure if I was gonna keep it or not. But I eventually ended up keeping it. It's a good car, not the greatest car, but it's just the fact that it's a Lamborghini. It's just a really high-powered car. Next is the Mercedes AMG GT. I believe this game was in the last game, and it did not have like any customization at all, but they managed to get some customization on it. They got some wide-bodied fenders, which made it look a lot better. Got some front bumpers, some hoods, some wings, standard stuff pretty much. Overall, it ended up looking pretty cool. I feel like the rear fender could look a little better, but overall the car looks pretty good. But it's pretty fun to drive as well, and it just looks stunning. Like, it's cars like these where like Ghost makes customizable parts for them, and they just end up looking like just 10 times better, which is so cool. And it's all the way upgraded as well. And next we have the Porsche 918 Spider, which is the fattest bitch in the fucking game. Like, you throw on these wide-bodied fenders, dude. Oh my god, just look at it from above, dude. It is just the fucking whitest car you will ever see in your life, dude. It is so fucking insane. And with this wing, dude, jeez, like, the wing is big itself, but it's still not as big as the fucking fenders that you throw on the back, dude. It is fucking insane. It is. I'm still tempted to make this like my grip car. You know, like standard, like not brake to drift, just like make it like grip around corners and stuff. Just make it like a true actual racing car, because Porsche is known for like good handling cars and stuff. But overall, good car, good car. And we got the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport car. Bought it. I saw Black Panther buy it as a race car, and I just decided to buy it. I originally was gonna have it as a drift car, but I thought it would have like bigger fenders, like, and a little more customization that it did. So I was kind of disappointed in it. So eventually I just kept it as a race car and haven't changed it since. But overall, it's a pretty good car. Not too bad. Good customization. I might end up throwing a big wing on it. I'm not too sure. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, because usually I tend to throw big wings on my race cars for downforce purposes. But overall, still pretty good looking car. Next we have the Nissan Fairlady 240ZG Pandem body kit on the thing. One of the derelict builds, and yes, I have it as a super build. As you can tell, the engine on the back right there, that's the part of the derelict customization. That's what happens when you do the derelict build, and then it just throws in, it has the exhaust right down the middle, which is kind of upsetting. But overall, I kind of wish it was like sticking out the sides or anything or something like that, but it didn't. But oh well. Overall, still, the car looks amazing. Pandem, always love Pandem. They make it like so much better, especially on this car, because Liberty Walk and I think just Liberty Walk in general has like a body kit for it, and it just doesn't look that good and it looks kind of funky. But Pandem came in this game and it just set the bar, and I had it as a race car originally, put it as a drift car, had it as a rental car, and then eventually bought it back as a race car. So overall, just kept it like that, and probably never gonna change it. Most of these cars, like, I'll probably never sell them and just keep them as is, because they're pretty much like That's how I want them. And next we have the Pagani Huayra BC, which is an absolute monster. And this is also another car that is fully maxed out on speed cards. Every 3 parks on every single card, level 18, everything. Pretty good car. Pretty good car. Is the second fastest car, right next to the car we're about to come up onto next right now. But overall, like, it has a lot of customization. Obviously, it's not gonna have wide-bodied fenders because it's Pagani, and I feel like they wouldn't let Ghost do that. But if they did, kudos, and I feel like they would make some sick body kits for this car. Ever since a certain update came out, they added this little like white stripe, or white and blue stripe, and I don't know why, but it just kind of like ruined the whole aesthetic of having it blacked out. But who cares? Whatever, it's fine. Um, Pretty good customization when I first started customizing. It had a lot of hoods, decent front bumpers as well. You could change the side skirts, the fenders. You could just add those little vents. I had a lot of had a lot of wings, a lot of duck lips. But I just ended up sticking with this one. You could also change the exhaust as well, tint out the taillights, and had a diffuser and change the back bumper as well. But overall, a lot of good customization on the car. You could also change the wing mirrors from those big archy ones. But overall, pretty good car. Fast car, fun to drive, and it sounds amazeballs. Next, we have the Koenigsegg Regera. Who else doesn't have this fucking car in their fucking car garage? Honestly, it's the fastest car in the game. People tend to use it all the time on speed lists every time they're trying to do really good. But this is also another car that is all the way maxed out. I maxed it out a couple days back. Really hyped up when I maxed it out. I had set some good records, and hopefully I have to use it again on the hyperspace circuit race and see if I can get a better race, because I recently maxed it out and I haven't done a race with it. So things soon to come. Also, a lot of good customization on it for a car that's relatively new, that just came out. A lot of hoods. There's front bumpers, there's canards. You can change the wing mirrors. There's side skirts as well. There's rear bumper, your rear fender customization. You could just add a vent. You could change the rear bumper, add a diffuser. There's like some sort of weird body kit for the whole thing, but it's not worth it. Just change the diffuser to this, and then you could add the big ass fucking wing to it. And you can change the rims, make it look all nice and dandy. This is the only car also that has rainbow nitrous, because I've made it whited out the rims, and I couldn't really like think of any other color, but so I just ended up throwing a rainbow nitrous because it's the most OP'd car in the fucking game. Next we have the Aston Martin Vulcan. Haven't really used this car too much. When I first bought it, I bought it as a drift car, and I wasn't really feeling it, so I was just like, you know what, this is a race car, it should be bought as a race car. So not too much customization. There's a couple of customization, not too much. It doesn't make it look that much of a difference. It just kind of changes the lines. The rear fender adds a vent and stuff like that. And there's a couple front bumpers, splitters, side skirts, and there's like 1 or 2 back bumpers as well. You could also change the wing, but like obviously you shouldn't, because this is the biggest wing that they have. And if you change it to any of the other wings, it's just like a little tiny wing, so you might just well stick with that. But overall, good sounding car, and a couple customization, pretty good, but not the greatest. Next, we have the Porsche 911 Sierra RSR 2.8. This is one of the raw welt wide body kit Porsches out there. There's only 2, but overall, pretty good car. Customized it not that long ago. I was kind of on the fence of buying it because I didn't really feel it. I'm not really too keen on it, but eventually I ended up buying it again, just fully like body kitted out. Got some the rims that I have on it now are almost similar to the stock rims that come with the car, but I ended up finding these. These are 1552 rims, and obviously they suit the car pretty good. Overall, good car, good customization. Pretty good looking car as well too. Next we have the Acura NSX. Bought the car, fell in love with it, especially even before the game came out, when they were doing all those pictures of like all the cars that were going to be in the game. When I saw the body kit for it, dude, I immediately fell in love with it, dude. Like if I was a bit younger and this game came out, dude, like I would want this car. Like it's such a like little kid douchebag like dream car, dude. Just look at it, the big wing, the wide body kit. It just screams fucking like race car, dude. Like, I especially love the back bumper, like those vents that it adds, dude. It just makes it look that much more aggressive, dude. We got the quad exhaust, the nice rims, the front that just looks so mean, dude. It's just such a cool looking car. Like this is the pinnacle of a cool looking car right here. Like it's just awesome. Next, Aston Martin DB11, one of the first cars you drive for the gambler. And honestly, it shocked the hell out of me when I saw these fucking fenders on the car, dude. Like, it just made it look so much cooler. Like, without the fenders, it looks just like typical, like, Aston Martin luxury car. But when you add these fenders, dude, it just looks so much more cooler. And it just adds to the aspect of it, like, just being so cool. It's just so awesome. Like everything about it, and I think it's the only car that has this clear little duck lip spoiler on it too as well. But overall, pretty cool car, all the way upgraded, one of the 399 level cars. Next we have the McLaren P1. I was really excited to see this car in the game too, especially. I don't know why, just something about it, I had a feeling it was going to be cool. It doesn't have wide-bodied fenders, which is kind of upsetting because I wish it did. Because I every time I see a car, I always check if it has wide body fenders. If it doesn't, I'm not that interested. But like overall, this car, the big wang on the back of it, dude, it just completely makes up for not having like the wide body fenders. Cause just look at the thing, dude. Even the diffuser just looks so fucking aggressive. But overall, this car is pretty fun to drive. It looks absolutely stunning as well too. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to have it. Next, we got the Volkswagen GTI, Golf GTI. Sorry. Oh shit. What did I change? Oh shit. Shit's going bad. We go back. Oh. You just saw a couple of the drift cars. As you can see, we got a long way to go. All right. Volkswagen Golf GTI. Pandem. No, actually, no, not Pandem. Rocket Bunny kit on it. Makes it look kind of rally-ish. I did have it as an off-road car, but I eventually ended up just changing it as a race car. I just really wasn't feeling it, and I just wanted to keep it like that street car kind of vibe on this car. But overall, it looks pretty cool. A lot of good customization, especially for the Rocket Bunny kit on it. Other than that, I probably wouldn't have it if it didn't have a Rocket Bunny kit on it. Next, the infamous Skyline GTR V-Spec 1999. Standard customization that it had in the last game. There's a bit more freedom in the game. You can actually mix match a couple of the parts as well. Some of the fenders, I kept the front fender the same, I think. The rear fender has this other rear fender. I really can't remember what it is, but it just makes it stick out a bit more, which makes it look a little cool. I wish it did have like some sort of like wide body kit on it. Ghost, come on, step up your game. But overall, kept it like almost like exactly kind of stock in a way. The front bumper, I just changed it to where it blacks out the little orange lights in the front of it, the reflectors. But overall, everything's pretty much stock. There's a diffuser head, there's front splitter, side skirt is just like a lower splitter. Added a big wang, obviously, big exhaust sticking out the back, and the Nismo rims as well. Obviously, you gotta have the Nismo rims. If for some reason Need for Speed Payback didn't have the Rays brand on here, the rims for like the TE37s and all that stuff, found that kind of weird. But eventually, I just decided, let's stick with the Nismo rims. Fuck it, why not? But sadly, this is one of the cars that is a 299, which is kind of upsetting because it's a car that is on the cover. You would think that it would be a level 399. Especially like all the videos and all the hype of it being such a high-powered horse-powered car. Like, you would think it would be a 399, but sadly it is not. Another car that I'm thinking about, I might be thinking about selling it, but the only thing keeping it alive is the body kit on the car. Volkswagen Golf GTI Club Sport. This is pretty much like the Golf GTI, but like the new era, new age. I don't know what year it is, but overall, like, it doesn't look too bad. The Panda kit on it just makes it look a little cooler. And also the wing is also why I'm keeping it as well, because hatchbacks usually have like some shitty little wings. But overall, I think it looks cool, honestly. Next car, we have the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 1993. This is the R32. There's body kits for it, make it look like an R34, but like, what's the point of it? Let's just why you buy a R32 when you could just buy the R34 if you're just gonna try and make the R32 look like an R34? Wow, mouthful. So I just kept it looking like the R32. There's a fender that just made it stick out a bit more. Fitment is not too good on this game. I wish you could make the wheels stick out like you could in the last game. Hopefully they fix that. But overall, Nismo rims kept it kind of like how a Nissan should look. Just added a big wing, diffuser. There is a rocket buddy kit for this car, and I hope they add it to the game. Most likely they're probably not going to, but if they do, it'll look so good. Alright, that's it for the race cars. Next cars we're going to have is the drift cars. We're going to start off with the... Obviously, you saw the other cars. Those are my favorite cars. Some of those, the 350 is drift, Aventador is race, Liberty Walk Huracan is drift, GTR is drift, and Audi is drift as well. So you already know about that stuff. This is the ones in the garage. We got the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. I was waiting for this car to come out after the fucking Mazda RX-7, but it ended up becoming the last one to be released, but it was worth the wait. It's a bazooka style kind of car, obviously, but overall this car just looks absolutely fucking amazing, dude. Like, just like the amount of customization. It has the same typical customization that it had in the last game, but overall it's just such a cool looking car. Especially with these rims, I just kind of try to keep it like that whole Japanese style look to it. But yeah, it was definitely worth the wait, and just the customization is just amazing on it. Next, we have the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R Rocket Bunny. The Rocket Bunny on this car just looks fucking amazing on this car. Like, every time I see a RX-7, I'm like, why don't you have a Rocket Bunny kit on it, dude? Like, just look at it. It's just fucking amazing, dude. Obviously, it's all the way maxed out, as well as the Nissan Skyline 2000. All the way maxed out. One of my drift cars. One of my dream cars also. I would love to own this car as well. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Next, we have one of the derelicts. We have the Ford Mustang. As you can see, most of my derelict cars are kind of split up into all of the classes, except for Runner, which I'm going to be fixing that soon with the Chevrolet C10 pickup truck, or sidestep pickup, or whatever it's called. But yeah, Ford Mustang 65. We have the... I find it kind of weird how you can't put the Ken Block body kit on this car anymore, which is kind of funky and kind of weird. I wish you could, but oh well. But yes, it's one of my drift cars. I originally had it as my off-road car. As you probably all know, that is my most viewed video, so I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it. It is all the way upgraded. It's okay for drifting. It's not too bad. It was actually pretty cool for off-road as well. It was one of my best cars for off-road as well. But I eventually ended up getting another car that you'll probably end up seeing soon. But I got it as a drift car and haven't changed it since. Pretty cool. A good customization on the car as well. Yeah, pretty good. Next, one of the cars that they added late in the game was the BMW M3 Evolution 2 E30. Or short for BMW E30. How about that instead? Really excited when this car came out. Went on it immediately and found out that it had a Panda kit on it, dude. And I just immediately lost it and just put it on and just kept it ever since. Kept it only because the body kit for it, and it's just so cool. Drifting, it's okay here and so there. We could actually tune a little bit better instead of gambling on that slot and fucking tune-up shop. I feel like I can make this car a lot better. I can make any of these cars handle a lot better if the tuning wasn't just so fucking stupid. But overall, pretty good car. Chevrolet Corvette Z06. I had this as a drag car originally, but switched over just because it had a body kit on it and these little bolt-on fenders. I just immediately just had to have it as a drift car. Overall, pretty good. Level 390 car, big wing on it, a lot of good customization for the car. Overall, pretty good car. I recommend it if you want to have a little fun with some customization. Recently did this today, had the Ford GT as a drag car, switched it over to a race car, and now it's a drift car. Reason why, just look at the damn thing, man. Jesus Christ, the fenders just look fucking amazing on the car, dude. And everything, from the front bumper down to the splitter, everything just ends up just kind of just flowing all together. Especially from the diffuser to the exhaust to the rear bumper. I originally was gonna put a big wing on it, but I had a feeling it would just kind of like make it look kind of funky. Because the wing on it, it's so tall and so wide. That's what almost made me get it. But eventually ended up just sticking with a duck lip spoiler. And I recently had some changes to the rims. I had some Cosmos S1 wheels on it. But I eventually ended up changing them to these, like, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Rotform, I don't know. But overall, this car looks so fucking good. Really highly recommend it for whatever class you want to have it as. Just throw on that wide body kit and you're fucking set. Another car from Need for Speed 2015, the McLaren 570S Coupe. For some reason, I feel like we had these wide fenders at the other game. I feel like they just look a little bit better and wider in this game. I don't know why. But a lot more customization. You got a hood. You got the... actually, no, I think that's the stock hood, actually, maybe. Changed the front bumper. Added this front splitter. We got the fenders, obviously. Side skirts. We got some nice little wheels on the car as well. We changed the back bumper to the aggressive looking one. We got a diffuser on there as well. And we got the big wang. Big wang. And it's all the way upgraded as well. Still waiting on trying to get some underglow on that. Trying to get underglow on all my drift cars as well now. Trying to get the full customization shit going. Another car, Nissan Silvia Spec R Aereo. Rocket Bunny car, all the way upgraded. Good looking car. I call this my Goku car. Reason being that it almost has the whole aesthetics of it being Goku's outfit, orange and blue as well. I don't know if I should just... I think that's gold underglow as well too. I have blue tire smoke and blue nitrous, so it kind of just looks so cool when it's driving by. But overall, Rocket Bunny kit. I was tempted to like try to change a couple things, especially on the diffuser. Imagine if this thing had a mounted wing, dude. Like you could always see it kind of like almost. All you just need is like the top and the rest of it. But we're just gonna stick with the duck lip. Overall, good looking car, fun to drive around with as well. And now we have the Mazda MX-5. We have the 1996. For some reason, we can't make it a hardtop like we could in the last game, which is kind of upsetting. But overall, it's a neat little car. It has the wide fenders, so that's the only reason why I kept it as well. Tried to put the biggest wing on it that I could. Stuck out a little exhaust on it as well. Pretty cool car. We got the Subaru BRZ Premium because the FRS and the Toyota 86 couldn't make it to the party. But Rocket Bunny, obviously the only way to go on this car. If you don't go any other way, then you're just stupid. Got the big mounted wing on the trunk. Get the big exhausts. Got the canards. Everything you can put on this car as well. Just a good car. It's pretty good at drifting. Better than it was in the last game, honestly. A lot better than it was in the last game. Because the last game, it was very underpowered for some reason. Next, we get the BMW M3 E46. I knew this car was the most wanted car. A lot of people hyped it up for the GTR body kit on it for it, I think it has. And in the last game, it had a big mounted wing on it, but it doesn't have it on this game. But it surprised the hell out of me when I realized that it had a tandem body kit on it, dude, and no one told me, dude. Oh, dude, when I found out, dude, I immediately threw it on and just tried to customize as much as I could. And overall, I just was very happy with the outcome on the car. Good car. Next, we have the Honda, and the only Honda I own in this game, I believe, is the Rocket Bunny Mi NSX Type R. Yes, very well-known car. Good looking car. Kept it white for some reason. I don't know why. It just screamed white to me. It just speaks for itself. You don't need to say much more of it. We got the Porsche 911 Sierra S 993 raw welt body kit on it. Obviously, it just looks amazing. Kept it white, have the gold rims on it, have the gold underglow, and have gold tire smoke as well, I believe. Good looking car, very wide. Had a big wing attached to the thing. Sorry. Good looking car, just amazing. Next, we have the BMW M3 E92 with the Liberty Walk body kit. Is the only car I have that has the steel blue undergo and the steel blue tire smoke, and just regular blue nitrous because I couldn't get steel blue nitrous. I don't even know if it's actually existing, but overall, good looking car. Kept it because body kit. Let's be honest here. Come on. Lotus X Siege S. Obviously the body kit and the massive wing that's on the damn little thing. Dude, look at this thing. Jesus Christ, look at that. Bigger, almost as big as the fucking arches, man. Jesus. Beautiful car. Love the car on it. Color scheme that I have on it, amazing. Next, we have the Nissan 180SX Type X, which has the Rocket Bunny kit. Obviously, I love how you can make the lights go dim down, like making it almost look like it's like sleepy and stuff. So cool. Rocket Bunny kit on it. No other way to go. I think it's the version 2, because the version 1 looks kind of blocky in a way, and this almost makes it look almost like in a Pandem kind of style. So overall, it looks pretty cool. I like how the rear fender kind of blocks the gas cap on it, so I thought that was pretty funny. And the big chassis mounted wing, a big exhaust on it, and yeah, cool stuff on this car. Next, we're gonna have drag cars. Volkswagen Beetle, one of the derelict builds, the fastest drag car in the game as well. Not even all the way upgraded. If I have this thing all the way upgraded, forget about it, dude. This is gonna be setting some records. I still gotta fully max this car out as well. Good car. Lot of customization for whatever derelict build you want to do. Race, drift, drag, runner. Not so much runner, but still. And also off-road as well. Good off-road build as well. I had it as off-road, but it was sliding around too much. Maybe it's the setup I had for it. I don't know. I just felt like it should have been a drag car, and I bought it as a drift car, and then sold it, and then I realized it was the fastest drag car in the game, so I just bought it as a drag car, because you just gotta have the OP cars for everything. Notice how my Regera is a race, the Lamborghini Huracan is a drag, and this is a drift, and this is a drag. Come on. You got to start seeing a pattern here. Well, overall, pretty good car, fastest car. You had to keep it. I wish you can if we could still make the tire traction, the tire width stick out more. I would probably have the wide-bodied fenders on this car. But I just kept it the stock. Everything's cool. Just a nice little build. Have the wheelie bar so it doesn't wheelie, so it just sticks to the speed. Drag wing, whatever you want to call that. Pretty cool car. Recently bought this car back. I sold it, bought it, sold it, and bought it again, and haven't sold it since because I'm sticking with it now. Dodge Viper SRT, yeah, Dodge Viper. Pretty cool car. Has typical customization on the fenders. Only thing that's different is I think rear bumpers and front bumpers. But overall, good customization. Has the bolt-ons. Drag car was, I think, the fastest drag car in the game, and had the most horsepower. Well, not fastest drag car. I meant just overall had a high top speed. pretty good car. Had the most horsepower available to it, and overall, like it just screams drag car to me. I don't know what it is about it. It just screams drag car. Let's be honest here. It's like a luxury drag car, if you will, honestly. Next, the Beck Customs. We had this game come up and appear in the last game. A fast acceleration, and in my head, I was just like, it's screaming race car, but then for some reason, in the story mode, drag cars were also doing races, which made no sense to me. So I bought this as a drag car, thinking it was going to be the fastest drag car. But sadly, that I was mistaken, and that was not the case. But for some reason, since it had a lot of acceleration, and as I was customizing, the brake power and the response was just up there, and I was just like, I could probably just make this as my drag race car. So this drag car can take corners like a champ, dude. Let me tell you. Customization is standard. You really can't do anything much to it. I think you can make the hood like carbon, but that's pretty much about it. You could change the rims as well. There's like a couple rims you could change to it, but I just kept them as like the same ones as well. I just made those. I think I changed them, made them black. Kept the wing on it, obviously, because F1. But overall, not a lot of customization, but good car to own. Good investment. And the Corvette, I mean, the Chevrolet Camaro SS. I think this is one of the cars you get like with the pack that you get the deluxe edition. I'm pretty sure it is because it's the drag car. Camaro says got the bolt-ons, made it a satin black to match the bolt-ons. Drag car, it's pretty not the fastest car. It is my slowest drag car, is a 299, but overall it's such a cool car. Obviously, such a cool car. Decided to just keep it, and yeah, I kept it ever since. Haven't changed it much, just upgraded all the way and just left it in the garage. Haven't taken it out since. So we'll see when that comes out. Off-road, we got the Plymouth Barracuda. Surprised when I found this car, brought it back to the garage. Wasn't really too keen on it. I didn't think the customization would grow on me, but eventually when I put these boxy fenders on it and then just bought it, I kept it as an off-road because I think we found it as an off-road originally, and when I started customizing, I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. It was eventually when I started customizing, it started to grow on me more and more, so I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. I'm trying to make this as good as my best off-road car, so give me a second. Talk about this car as well. Ghost customization, everything. Honestly, good looking car. I love how fat the fucking tires are on this on this car. It just looks so cool. It just looks so aggressive as well, and just driving it is just so fun as well. Moving on to one of the another derelict build, the Chevrolet Bel Air. My best off-road car to date. Kind of sorry, kind of battling with the Plymouth Barracuda as well. They're kind of neck and neck. Still kind of trying to figure out the whole speed cards on this thing, but good customization. I wish I had like bolt-on fenders, like bigger fenders, not like these little funny little looking arches. But overall, pretty cool car, fast car, good handling car on off-road. Just overall, it's just such a good car. Yeah. Next, we have the Ford F-150 Raptor. I was so excited when I saw this car in the game, dude. And especially with these, like, arches, dude. If I ever have a F-150 Raptor, dude, this is how I want it to look like. And I just have this ridiculous camber on it, which just looks so cool. Front bumpers, side steps. Get the back bumper as well. These big exhausts, and you can put like this little roof, like chassis kind of thing. I had it on for a while, but then eventually just took it off because it looked kind of funky. But cool car to own. Not the fastest, but really cool car to own. Next, we have the Subaru Impreza WRX STI, which is kind of annoying because I wish they just had the WRX or just the STI, not the hatchback. I hate the hatchback. It's so ugly, but I keep it because, I don't know, it's a Subaru. It's the only Subaru. Oh, Yeah, well, no, it's not the only, but it's a Subaru. It's off-road, just kind of whole rally vibe. I still need to get a better customization on it because speed is kind of lacking in this car. But customization, so-so. I might end up getting rid of it now that I think about it because it just doesn't look that good. My rental cars, not too many rental cars. We got the Ford Mustang GT, level 399. Got the RTR body kit on it. Just standard customization from the last game. Got some RTR rims on it as well. Nice little sticky uppy exhausties. And overall, pretty good looking car. The best car for like cars and stuff like that. I recently did a video on it a couple days ago. Pretty sure you guys saw it. It's pretty good, pretty good. And also the Dodge Challenger SRT8. Only reason why I have it is the Liberty Walk body kit, and overall, it kind of looks pretty cool, especially with these rims I have thrown on there. Overall, it just looks so mean and aggressive, and it's just such a cool looking car, honestly. And I got this little drag spoiler on it that just makes it look that much more aggressive. Yeah. And finally, speed cross cars. We have the Ford Focus RS, trying to give it that whole like Ken Block vibe. Not like through the wrap that I have on it, just because Ken Block drives Ford Focuses all the time. Good customization. Have like a couple wide arches on the front of it, couple front bumpers, good rims on the car. Got this weird looking wing, mounted wing. Kind of wish those rods or whatever you want to call it, those pieces, those metal pieces right there, weren't white. But overall, the wrap that I found for it just ended up matching it, so it kind of worked out in the end. We have the Infiniti Q60S. This is so far the best speed cross car you want to have and own up to date. Good customization, big fenders on the car, good front bumpers. I think there's a couple hoods, I'm not too sure. Side skirts, it's got rear bumpers as well, got diffusers as well, and exhausts. And it's got a couple wings, but I just ended up sticking with this little stock wing that it comes with the car. Changed the rims, added a big fallacious wrap, and just kept it ever since. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And also the Nissan 350Z. It's rocky bunnied. Got this cool little wrap I kind of found and kind of changed it up a bit, try to kind of make it look like my own. Pretty cool car. Rocket Bunny, as well as the drift car, my dream car that I have version of it. Just added a big wing to it. I know there's a couple like chassis mounted wings for 350Z, soon yet to be added, hopefully, to the game. But overall, one of fun cars to drive. I like to drive around with the speed cross and everything and such. And yeah, that is my garage, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching all the cars that I own. Hopefully that gives you an idea on what else do you guys want to see. Hopefully it gives you an idea what cars you want to customize and keep for yourselves just because of the customization. Hopefully you guys want to see more videos on other cars that I have, since I have all of them upgraded into specific classes of race, drag, drift, off-road, runner, and speed cross. Hopefully you guys can give me any ideas on what you guys want to see, on what videos and what cars you want to see next. Hopefully that gives you a good idea. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, family. I don't give a flying fadoodle. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Get a good thumbnail. And there we go, right there. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and peace out.